What is up, guys? I'm Brett HD FIFA, bringing you my squad builder, and today we have got the Liverpool 05 Champions League victory team. And obviously, I'm not going to be able to have every single player that was in it, like Barros, people like Dudek, I think, was in it as well. So obviously, not going to have every single player, but these were the ones that were kind of in the team. And that actually, I don't know if they played a game in the Champions League, but they were in the Liverpool team at the time. So we're going to go over the team. They got some really, really good players, as you can see. And to be honest, Chris Kirkland is a very, very good goalkeeper indeed. So yeah, we're going to go over him. And yeah, kind of bit in-depth analysis on the players I really say to go buy. And well, why don't you go buy this team as well? It only costs about 60k, so not that expensive. So first, we have Chris Kirkland in goal. 6'3", cost me 1,900 coins. At the time, I did buy him for 1-2-1-2, so he got the chemistry. I don't even know what chemistry he's on. Yeah, he's actually on a 9 chemistry, so that's alright. It's only got 60 chemistry, quite slow, I must admit, especially with Carragher and Zak Whitbread at the back, so that doesn't really help at all. But then it's not really about pace, it's more about the team. His stats are very kind of like average for a 73 goalkeeper. Only got one decent stat, which is his diving. His throwing, he can actually get it to the halfway line, which obviously helps, and his kicking is very good indeed. So next we come on to John Arisa, and I bought him for 500 coins, and he is an actual beast. His shooting is 77, his passing 77. Obviously, when you have a free kick, you can smash them into the top corners all the time, especially if you're good at free kicks. So yeah, definitely a good buy. He was quite good in kind of the Liverpool success when he was there. Obviously, then he left because he was kind of getting a bit old. Next, we come on to Jamie Carragher, still at Liverpool, and one of their all-time legends, in my opinion. He's been a very, very good defender when he was a bit younger. Obviously, now he's growing in age and gonna be a bit slow, yeah. Obviously, he's actually got some really good stats for an 81. Obviously, his pace 45, not going to be the best. He is quite old now. But for a defending 82 and heading 82, very good indeed. He can score very good goals, especially with obviously the head, heading the ball from a corner and stuff. So yeah, that's quite good. If you like pace, don't get him. But if you want to make this team, you might as well go get him, because I couldn't actually find an alternative for him instead. So yeah. So next we come on to Zak Whitbread. He plays for Norwich. He's a silver 768 overall. And yeah, he's got some terrible stats. 47 pace, so two centre-backs, 45 and 47 pace. Terrible indeed. But I don't really care what their pace is. It's fun to play with. And with Gerard and Alonso and Cisse, it was absolutely beastie. Next we come on to Warnock. I think he played a few games. I don't think he played that many. I can't actually put my money on that because I'm not a Liverpool fan, as many of you might know. So I won't be able to obviously say how many games he played. But he's a good defender, in my opinion. He is a left back. I'm playing a right back because there was no right back. Bought him for 750 coins. He hasn't got no really outstanding stats apart from 75 defending. But then that is expected from a cheap player like him. Then we come on to Gonzalez. I can't actually remember him playing for them, so I don't know if they did or didn't, although my mate did tell me that they did, so I guess they did. Bought him for 1,000. He's only scored one goal for me. His pace of 91, shooting of 80, and dribbling of 77 for a 76 is very good indeed. His shooting is very good. He could be a better player, obviously, with the chemistry of 2. He's not going to have 91 pace. He's mostly going to go down to around 84, 85. So he can mostly be caught up. He's a very good player on this game, though. Next is Chevy Alonso. He was kind of their rock, especially with Gerard as well. Them two together, back in back in the day, really. Not really back in the day, but say around about 3-4 years ago, he was their rock, especially with Gerard. They was like an outstanding team, fighting for the title against United. Lost out to a point, won the Champions League with them as well, the 5th Champions League. So very good indeed. Yeah, he's a definitely good player on this game with stats of 86, 80 and 78 shooting, 86 overall. He's a decent player. I've got him in centre defensive mid. 10,000 coins. He goes from around 8 to around 14, depending on the formation and position. But definitely go get him. Next, we come on to Harry Kewell. Very good player indeed, but maybe not in the game. Well, he used to be in real life really good, but not in the game. Yeah, so shooting 77, dribbling of 78, not the best, but, well, for 800 coins you can't really moan. So next we come on to Gerard, who obviously is the best player in this team, 34 grand. He has come down so much since his man of the match card, 4-1-2-1-2, and he's very good indeed. Pardon me again, keep on burping. 87 shooting, passing of 88, dribbling of 77 and defending of 78. His overall is 87 and he was kind of their main man when they beat AC Milan 4-3, or I don't know if it's 3 or on penalties actually. He did actually get them the penalty, which many people would say it was a dive. It wasn't a dive. I'm not going to say because then I'll get hate. But yeah, well, he was their main man in that game and played very well. Next is Pongo, who I bought for 850, only scored 1 goal for me, not the best. The pace of 81, 72 overall. He's 5'9", and the pace of 81 is not that good. But he brings something new to the squad. I think he's got 4-star skill. I think he could do the rainbow flick. Yeah, but yeah, he's not the worst, but he's not the best. Next is Gerard. He had a decent enough spell at Liverpool, not the best. I think he mostly could have had a better one, but through his whole career, he hasn't had the best of spells. He's been getting injured all the time, and that maybe really isn't down to him. That's down to some bad tackles. He's had a few leg breaks, and for a few years as well. 1,200 coins, scored 2 goals, played 3 games, 82 overall, and pace of 88, shooting of 80, and heading of 80. He's a very good player, 73 dribbling as well. And he's only got 7 chemistry, so his obviously stats are going to go down. As you can see, there's only actually 2 players in that team that's got 9 chemistry, so they're not going to be the best. But what I am going to do, guys, I'm going to leave you now with some goals from this team, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time, I'll be bringing you another one of these kind of squad builders with kind of like, it's going to be an Arsenal Invincible team, obviously not with the whole team. But yeah, so if you liked this episode, please like, favourite, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you next time with the Arsenal Invincibles. See you.